money stack in the truck with his fire tag. Punch the gas, running to the future. Past, I'm done with that. But if I need to, then I'm coming back. Yeah, that's a fact.
With the beautiful Puget Sound, a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Tonight, it's a compelling late-season clash here in Week 16, as it'll be the Condors of Buenos Aires taking on the Seattle Seahawks. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Kene Nwagu now out of his end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
First down and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Here we go. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. When you talk about this Seahawk defense, they're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in, down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground. I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
You know, on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
So many offenses want to include their running back.
That's the point, ain't it?
Offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. So that, Charles, a season long, and since he's a rookie, I guess we can go ahead and call that a career long as well.
I love how you put that together because, you know, there's where everyone at home was saying, okay, has to be career, right? Since he's a rookie, well done. Definitely like what I've seen from him so far this year. Very distinguished college career. He's looking right at home here in the NFL.
On 1st and 10, Stout. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissler. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Seattle Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Throwing on first down. Stout. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row, and now a pickup of 8. From the 44-yard line, here's second and a couple. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On first down, Stout. It's complete to Lockett. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 11-yard line.
To throw on second down, Stout. Returning right back to Lockett. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Looking to throw. Stout. He'll find Metcalf. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Here's another first and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. Hines is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! Tyler Lockett, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. And that will be no good, but there are penalty flags on the field here. And I think they were a little overzealous trying to block that one. Another extra point opportunity here. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Lamb's first catch of the game, good for a first down. Another great throw there, and we talked about him when he broke the single-season record. But that last completion, CD, that puts him over 6,000 yards passing on the season. Just unheard of.
Brandon, there was a time not long ago when 3,000 yards was the gold standard for quarterbacks. He's doubled that. If more people come along like him and hit that type of a number, if you throw for 3,000 yards, you're in danger of losing your job.
This is 2nd and 8. To throw is Fields. Swinging this out for Pollard.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Touchdown! T. Higgins, 48 yards. And the Condors are once again back in front.
Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
27-yard line.
10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Now it's Hines. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun. Stout. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's good for a Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Stout. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. The Seahawks at 11-3 on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. On 2nd down, it's Walker. Oh, what a juke into space. And he is in his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 14-10. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Here we go. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is good. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Quadre Diggs.
And the Seahawks will take over here just shy of the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stout. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Operating from the gun. Stout. Oh, he'll let that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines.
1st down and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here's Fields.
Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
There's more play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Back to throw. Fields.
Flush to his right.
is caught. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Here we go.
Pollard going to try the right side. To about the 26 here. Second down and 6 now from the 26. Play action. It's Fields. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. There'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Touchdown! Tony Pollard, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Condors have yet again retaken the lead. No problem there on the extra point, and it's now 17-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Operating from the gun. Stout. And his throw is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Stout. Able to find the open man. That's complete. It's a big play there for Seattle. 43 yards. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
And he'll be out of bounds. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Touchdown, Seahawks. 9 points as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Myers connects on the PAT. And will make this a 4-point game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset.
Now it's Fields.
They'll roll him out right. And that's caught inside the 35. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Condors 17.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Option play, and they'll give to Walker.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
On 3rd down, Stout.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They run with Hines, and not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. Stout
setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
They get 7 there on the screen. That'll set up a 3rd down.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
This is fielded at the 7. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. One of the best punt returns we'll see, 93 yards.
And the Condors have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Condors 24, Seahawks 41.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
A quick throw out to Lockett.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing on first down. Stout. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. In motion comes the tight end left. Again, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They'll look to throw again.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45.
They try and run on first down, but this one's going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Here's Fields.
He'll buy some time right.
But he'll get this complete downfield to Kmet.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And quickly, they get to the line.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Flushed out right. This will be caught inside the 10. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Now Fields.
Eluding the pressure right. Touchdown! Tony Pollard with career touchdown number 60. As his guys are able to extend their lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Condors 31, Seahawks 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On 1st down, Stout. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
In motion right, that's Metcalf. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Fields. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. And touchdown! CeeDee Lamb, 33 yards. And the Condors get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Stout. He hits his target, Lockett. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. On 1st and 10, Stout, flush to his right. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Stout. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
The Seahawks on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Looking to throw. Stout.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be? And now off to the races down the right side. And a huge play that time. 52 yards.
On 1st down, Fields.
Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football.
No receivers open, so who's forced to put that one into Puget Sound? That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
To throw is Fields.
Flushed out right.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. They'll get 34 yards there.
Again, Fields.
Steps away to his left.
Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Off play action. Stout.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Back to throw. Stout.
He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
And that's caught inside the 30.
And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 49 yards.
To get back in this ball game, big plays are going to be necessary. And here's one right on cue. Coming up with 3 scores here in the 4th is not going to be an easy task. But that's good work there to bite off a chunk of yards.
Throwing on 1st down. Stout eluding the pressure right. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked up by Jaquan Brisker.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the 2nd half. Want to try and make something happen. And if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
Here we go, son.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room.
He's on his way.
And finally taken down at the 15. And they rattle off a big one. 65 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
A give to Pollard running left.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop this play.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Here's Fields. Swinging this out for Pollard.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And that's a wise decision. Remember, he threw the pick on the last drive. This time he says, I'm not forcing one. I'm just getting it out of here.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play, but sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
To throw on 3rd down, Stout.
That is caught.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 1st down, Stout. In trouble, and he's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Looking to throw. Stout. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Stout. Shoves him aside. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always...
And this is going to be intercepted. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard. But also, you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
Well, partner, under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of